originally from Australia.
You tweet ne hello hello Australia lo.
Anyone from Australia?
Well hello Australia o de ga.
And now I live in America.
Okay ne yo le ko America lo.
I travel all around the world trying to spread a message of hope.
Okay ne ya lo ko do bi do yo ra lo ta ke so ba kha ta mun la ni lo.
I just love seeing people's lives change.
Ye do thi we da pa ta o mu se de pha cho de le gi ni lo.
You know, everyone has different things that they're experiencing, ups and downs, ups and downs.
Pwa ku de o do ta o mu ta le kho phlo le tho we lo we do tho we lo we ni lo.
Ups and downs, ups and downs. And you know, I don't want to be the person to say that everything is possible.
Ye te do mi pa de lo a te da le ta khil lo ke tho sa si lo ni de mi ba ba sa ta lo ma sa si de kha ni pwe ku ga de pka ba u do ta to pa le do pka ba kwa khu ni ta mu la a mi to ni lo.
You know, a lot of people come up to me and say, Nick, why do you have so much?
Pa dia ga hele yo do si kwa Nick ba min khu no do ta tu phui sa nyo do le.
And I can see that many of you are videotaping on your camera.
Ye thi si ko ga si do ta go mu ni lo.
Good.
We
Keep
lo.
recording.
Do ko.
Because I want you to get this
This
joy that I have
yo do ta su phui sa nyo yi
isn't just because of a positive attitude,
me le yo do ta pa su pa sa la ri kho ni lo
but something has changed
ba cha
me.
ta we de mi le cho de le ye ta mu ni lo
And I don't have arms,
ye su yi kho do ba
but I don't need that.
ba sa ye to lo ba si ko ba
I need peace
ye lo ba ta mu ta khu ni lo
more than arms and legs.
a ni di su yi kho di
More than arms and legs,
a ni di su yi kho di
I need purpose.
ye lo ba ta to pa ni lo
Many people have arms and legs but haven't found their purpose.
ba we a ga u do su kho ba sa de khu ti ne ta to pa ba
Oh, I wish I had more money.
o yi se le yi ko do yi close si a u go
Oh, if I just had money, then I'd be happy.
ye me o do close si a go do yi ka sa khu lo
Gave me $1 billion, I'd be very, very happy.
su me hi a close si a ko kwe ko bo ni yi ka sa khu lo
If my mother dies, I'm not going to be happy.
ba sai mo me si ne yi sa khu de se ba
The greatest things in life are actually not things.
ta do ko le ta o mu bu ne te me ta po ta lo ta phu ta li ba
Some people, they try to change themselves to be more happy. Oh, I wish I was smarter. Oh, I wish I was more beautiful. Oh,
ba ka nyo ti de
oh,
pa ne cho de le ta o mu di so ko do ne a do ta su ku ta khu o ye che le ye ke ni ke mu ya tho o ye che le ye ke do ta ke ya tho o
But it's not about the
ta
outside.
ta no me ta o phla le kho lo
It's about
ba
the...
sa ta we yo le ba sa ki bu ne lo
A lot of kids come up to me and they say, what
ko
happened?
sa bu hele yo do si kwa ta ke ro sa mu ni le
And I say, cigarette.
do te o le we yo mo kho
So then they don't smoke.
te o di ma we si o mo de bu lo ba
But I love tricking people.
ye yi li la de kha ye do lo li do pa ka nyo
The funniest story was one day I was in a car
yo do ta lo ni de kha ba de ni yo le so le bu
and we're at the traffic light.
ba lo so le me u pa to lo
And this car comes up next to us
phe ne so le ga ko he pa tu le pa ka
and
pa
this girl's looking at me.
do po mu we ni kwa tho ya
So I look at her.
ye si ko yi ki kwa so ki yo
She looks at me
do we ki kwa ya
and I look at her.
do ki kwa ki da ki yo
This is before I was married, okay?
a we ni de klu le yi plo sa so to no
All she sees is my head.
ta khelo ne a we thi dai kho sa ki plo lo
So just imagine all you see is my head.
do su thi mui kwa ba su me thi te le kho sa ki plo do
Okay? I just did this.
do yi ma ja ja yi
And she must have thought that my head did a 360.
do we da chokumo we da le kho sa ki ga kha de ri da so ki ya khu chi degree do
And she was like,
do we ko bu do
was like, ah!
ye ki ko bu
Good. And you know, everywhere I go,
phe yi le bu la la ne
I try to help people to see that I'm just like
ye ma se pa di so a we se ki thi ya le ye lo ga do se
you can see the brighter side.
do bu ki thi ba ta mu yi phla pwe ma do ta ka po ni lo
See, I was born this way and there is no medical reason why.
ba menu ye ho phle to ki go di le kho ne ka si kwa go lo to ba
I have a little foot.
ယောတော့ယခေါ်ချီချီပို့က
And
လော
when I was 13 years old, I really started seeing the power of being thankful for what
ဖေ
I
ယောတ
have.
ချီသနီနေယစာတော်တီဝေဒတာသေစီဘလူတာအဆိုကမောလတာလောဒယာခိုနေ
One
လော
day, actually, I was playing football,
ဘတ်နီနေယဂေလုကွေဝေဒဖလထူ
soccer, for those of you who don't know which
ကွာ
football.
တနနသိညာဝဲလဆော့ကာ
I love soccer.
ယဂေလုကွေဖလထူမူလော
So I put a football next to me, and it's pretty big compared to me because I only am a small
ယ
man.
ပါလောဖလထူလေကပါတဖလတော့ယမေထွတ်တော်တော့ယနောကစားနေဖလထူဝဲနေဖာဒိုညာဘာမနုခိုလေယနောကစားစီစီလော
And one time, my friend was getting ready to kick it at me, and he was saying, "Are you ready?" And I
တဘလ
said,
ခါယစကိုကတော်တာလကထူဖလိုဝဲတာဖလထူလယောတော့ဖဲနေကိုဘစုတော့ဝဲနိုကတော်နသလီယာတော့ယကောဆောဘာဂိုလီ
and I was really
ဖဲ
scared.
နေစကတော့ယပလီရညာနေ
My palms were sweaty.
ယစညာသာကပေါ်ဟဲထောညာနေ
My knees were shaking.
ခေါ်လေခိုညာကင်းနေကနော်ထောညာ
And he gets ready, and he goes, boom.
တော့ဝဲ ready တော့ထူဝဲလယောဘုံ
Ball's coming right for me.
ဖဲနေစကတော့နေဖလထူဟဲလောလေဖော်ဖို့ယေဂီကောဘဒူအာ
I don't know what to do.
ဘာမဒီလေတသိညာလပါ
I'm thinking, which way am I going to go?
ယကဘာလေချီကလေဖဲလေဘူးလေ
I'm thinking, it doesn't matter where I go. I know it's going to hit
ယက
me.
လေချီကလေဖဲလေတိုင်ကောတော့ဘာမတာမထဲမှာဘတ်တို့ရပါ
I'm going to hit the ball before the ball hits me.
တခလလေဖလထူဟဲဘာယနေကဘာထူချောလမေညာလော
Jump up in the air.
ဘလောနေယချီဖူတော့လကလီကလာ
Have you seen The Matrix?
စပဝမဲထရတာကမူဒဘဘလောလျာ
It's real.
တာဝဲတန်နကောလောနော်
Jump up in the air
ယဖူတော့လကလီကလာ
in slow motion.
ယဖူတော့ကဘောလစလိုမိုရှင်
Nine up slow motion. And while I'm in the air, I do a karate kick.
ဖေယိုလကလီကလာနေယထူဝဲတာဘောလုံးနေလကရာတီအကွဲနေ
And I go,
ဖဲနေယဖူတော့ယမဟူ
ball came,
ဖဲနေဖလထူဟဲလယော
hit my foot,
တော့ဘာဝဲတိုက်ခေါ်
said backwards.
တော့ယခေါနေခါခုခီရတာ
And I heard a
တော့ယခေါနေသော
sprain my foot.
တော့ယခေါနေချာဝဲလော
My foot?
တော့ယခေါဖို့နေလောကျေဝဲရိုင်းနေ
3 weeks I was in bed.
ယဘာဦးလလမီဘူးစနူရတော့ဘူး
I hated being in bed for 3 weeks.
ဘာဦးလလမီစနူရတော့ဘူးနေယစာဟေယောညာ
As if I was disabled or something.
ယလောကလည်းပွားကီရောတလပွဲပါဟော
You know what I realized?
ယစညာတမနူလေသူတီယာ
That I take my foot for granted. I am not thankful enough for my foot.
ယတိုတော့တစီဘီစီဖို့လယောတော့ယခေါဖို့ခေါ်ရခိုးပါ
What are the 3 biggest things in your life that you're thankful for?
လက်စတောင်းမူဘူးတလက်ဆွေတော့စီဘီစီဖို့အဒုကတသမီနေမေမနူလေ
Think of them right now.
စုစုမကွာခဲရကေ
What are they?
တစီတဖာနေမေတ္တမနူလေ
Who are they?
မတတဖာလေ
You know what I've realized?
ယနောစုပါဇာတမနူလေသိညာ
Some people never have the blessing of family.
ပတနနောတော့တော့ဟိဖို့ခေါ်ဖူလာဘချိုဂီတဖာပါ
And for anyone who feels like their parents have left them,
ပလောတော့တတူပါလမောပါပါတေကူရနေအိုအာ
you never knew your parents
မေတမေပလက်တသိညာပါမောပါနော့ဘလော
till here.
ဘာသာတဲ့ဒူဒီတလဖဲဒီ
Beautiful just the way that you are.
သူတော့တခိတလာဒီသူမေတ္တာဆိုလော
Here for a reason.
သူဟဲ့တူဖဲလတာဂီတမီခိုနေလော
Not a mistake.
တမေလသူဟဲ့ဖလောခိုပါ
I love you.
တော့ယေသူကိုဒီနောကတဲ့နေလော
Your brother.
သူမေတ္တာရတော့ပုတော့ဝဲတဖာနေလော
You're my brother.
သူမေတ္တာရတော့ပုတော့ဝဲတဖာနေလောသူတပုတဘာမေမနူလေနေယသတဆဆပါ
You are worthwhile.
သူခဲလသူတော့သူလူသူပွေနေလော
You have value.
သူတော့လူပွေ
Every human being has value.
ဘွာကိုကတော့လူပွေနေလော
That's the biggest message I want to give you tonight.
အဝေမေတ္တာဆောဒုကတလရဲ့ဒိုဟေစီလတနိုင်လော
Of your value.
သူလူသူပွေအမေတော့နေ
It's not determined on how you look.
တဒိုစနေရတာလက်စကီသူကတောဖလာဖို့ကိုပါ
Be thankful for the biggest things in your life.
ဥဒတာသိစီဘလလာတောတော့သူအဒုကတလသူတောမှု
It's
ဘူး
sad when we look at our brokenness.
ဘမေကီကွာတဲ့တာဟာကွာလောတော့ပန်နေပကတိတဲ့တာစုဥစား
But
လော
my parents always said,
ဘာဆိုင်မွေပတ်တဲ့ရလ
your best.
မာဂီကတ
We'll do the rest.
တလောလောတဲ့တဖာနေကစားကမဆဝဲလော
Has a plan for your life.
ယောတော့တတုကလေလန်တောမှုကောလော
It was very hard to believe that there was a big plan for my life.
လေတောက်မှုကိုတရတက်လေဖတ်တော့ဝရခါလေးကနာကိုနေကိုဝလေကိုလော
If this is my book here,
ယလီမေဖဲတဘေ
and I want to reach it,
အဒိုယမီအဲ့တော့ဟီခေါ်နေ
I want to reach that goal.
ယမီအဲ့တော့လက်တူဝဲလဖော်တော့ဝေတော့
I need to take a step.
ယဘစာတော့ခါထောက်ခေါ်လော
The book is not going to come to me.
လေဝဲနေတမိကေခေါ်လေယောပါ
I've got to go to it.
ယကဘလေခေါ်ဆူအိုလော
It takes so much courage to take a
ဘာ
step.
စာဒီဆိုယကခါတော့ခေါ်ခါတခါတော့ခါကောနေနေယလိုဘတဆုဒုစာဒုအာမလော
My parents always said you don't know what you can achieve until you
ယ
try.
မွေပါတေရလတတ်မီလလလနေမိတကလစမောဘတော့နကမောတူဟကေထောစာစီလဲနေတသိညာပါ
Parents did nothing but love me.
ယမွေပါမာတလေကိုတသိနော့တမီဘာစာဝဲစီအေယာ
Love produced faith.
တိုင်တကွေဝဲနေဒူထော့ကီဝဲတန်နာနေလော
Faith is believing something you do not see.
တန်နာစီတနေပနာနေတတ်ခါလပတိအော်တစေပါနေလော
Faith is hope.
တန်နာနေမေတ္တာမူလာနေလော
Strength
ဟေပတာဂီတာဘာ
while you're afraid.
ပမေပလီဒါဆကတော့တယ်လေ
Always sometimes where voices come in your head
တဘလခေါ်တာကလူဟေသောအာမလပခိုတာခိဘူ
and say you're not good
တ
enough.
ကလူစီဘာပွဲလေပတစေတဘလပွဲပါ
Don't believe the lie.
တဘနာတကတိုကဘလီဘလာစေဖာဒီ
Come to the truth,
ဟေခေါ်စုတာမေတော်ဥဒကေ
and the truth will set you free.
ဒေါ်တာမေတာတော်တဖိုင်ကမထုဖလေကေနာလော
This is the path of truth.
အဝဲမေတာတော်ကလေနေလော
But lies take you away from your
ဘာ
truth.
သာတကဘလီကဘလာစေတဖိုင်သူဆောဆူယီနာတော့နတာမေတာတော်ဖာလော
First of all, what's courage really?
ဘာသာတာဆုကတဲ့နေတာသုဒ္ဓစာဒူဒီလက်တကလူလေ
Let me show you what courage is.
တသဒူမေမနူလဲနေကဒူနေသုတတိ
Okay, I'm going to jump off the table
ယကဖူလပြဇီလဆောနခိုယလို
and pick me up if I fall, all right?
လီမေလတဲ့ထရဲနော်
Ready? I just want to show you what courage is.
တသုဒ္ဓစာဒူစီတနေမေမနူလဲနေရဲဒူဒူနေသုတတိ
Bow, mate?
ready လီယာ
Oh, bro, mate?
are you ready
You're not ready. Oh, tell me when you're ready. Okay, now you're ready. Ready? How do you say 1, 2, 3? Tell me 1, 2, 3. Okay, ready? No!
တော့ခီ
I'm joking, man. Are you serious?
အိုးရေကလေးကွဲတော့သူလား
If I did that, I'll break my arm.
ယေမေဖူလာကျူကလာတော့
But let's change the scenario.
ပကချောတလေကတာကေမဘွာ
If no one was in this
လက်
room
ကိုဘူဖေးဘွာမေတုံးနော်တကပါတော့
and I was on this table,
လေယိုလေဆောနခိုဝေရဖောက်ကိုခါ
I was coming to me.
မေဦးနေခဲခေါ်အော်ဒါလေယို
Now, am I going to get off the
စက
table?
တဝဲနေဘဖူလာလေဆောနခိုလိုအာမေလောဘမ်နုခိုလေ
Same jump,
တာချီဖူလော
same pain,
တဘဒိုချာ
same fear.
တပလီတဖူ
One thing changed.
တတမီဒူချောတလေဝဲစာနေလော
Purpose.
တပညို
Purpose.
တပညို
A man without vision died.
ပါတကလည်းတော့တတိဆိုပါနေလောကတော့ပါတကလည်းသီလော
But when you know your purpose,
ဘာသာနမေစညာတပညိုနေ
have courage.
နကိုတော့တသုဒုသဒူ
When
စီ
you
လာတ
try
ယ်
something new,
နမေမကွာတလသောခခါတော့
sometimes it doesn't work out the first time,
တော်တဘလနေကတကေထောပါ
and you have to fail a couple times.
နတတကေထောပါနေကိုဝဲတဘလခိဘလ
So you don't need courage to win, you need courage to fail.
တလုံးနသဒူလနမနတာကောပါနကဘာသဒူလနကလခီရောနေလော
So I want you to know right now,
အခုတလရဲတော့စီစညာခိုင်းနေ
let fear disable you more than my disability.
တပမစုတပလီတဖုမလောတူလောကဆူအာနိဒီယနောခုကီကိုတလဒပွေတခိုင်းတကေ
You can have arms and legs.
နိုဒွန်ဆုနခောစီလော
Be scared.
ဘာသာသူတော့တပလီတဖုနေလော
Scared of what people think of.
စုပလီလပွားကချိုကမှုစုဒီလေ
Scared that there is no future.
စုပလီလခါဆုညာနေတော့ပါ
I was scared when I was age 8.
ဖေးသာခေါနီစကတော့နေပလီဒါစကောလော
I started believing the lies that I don't have a purpose.
ယနာနေတတမိတော်လစီရလေတော့တပညုဘာနေလော
I thought to myself, I'm just going to be a burden to my parents.
ယေချုံမလောယသလေကကေတော့တဝိတယူလေမွေပါခေါ်လော
That I never get a job.
တမေလေကမနေပါတမှာပါ
That I never get married.
ယကတချောချခေါ်ပါစကောပါ
If I got married, I can't even hold my wife's hand.
ယမေဆိုစခေါ်ပါစသနာကိနေနေယကတဖောပါယမဆူပါ
Had kids, I can't hold my kids, I thought.
ယဖိုမေဘာစသနာကိနေယတဆောပါယဖိုပါ
When you have pain,
ဖေပမေတော့တတူပါခေါ်ပါခါ
It's the pain of being alone.
တတူဘခေါ်ပါလေပပဦးထဲတကော
It's the pain of not seeing hope.
တတူဘခေါ်ပါလေပတိပါတမူလာ
How do you say hope?
တမူလာလေယုကလောပါကောဒီလား
Huamwa. Everybody say Huamwa.
ကဲပွားကိုကသူတေကွာစွာတမူလာ
Huamwa. Can't buy Huamwa.
တမူလာနေပပူရတဲ့စေပါ
No shop sells hope.
လက်ကလာဘူးနေဝတ်တချတမူလာနော်ဖလပါ
So where do you go for hope?
ငကမနီတမူလာကိုငကပါလေဖလေ
When I felt like I had no hope, I actually tried
ဖေးတူပါလေတူတော့တမူလာစကတော့နေယကလစ်မသီလို့ရ
I tried to drown myself in 15 centimeters of water.
ယကလစ်မလောဥသီရတာလက်ထိကလာလေယောဝဲချီယမီတာ
I wanted to give up.
ယေတော့ဟေခ
Man, am I glad I'm still here.
ယတခုလယေဟောဘဒီဖေးဒီ
If I gave up.
စတိမွေကွာယမဟေခနေ
You see my book?
စတိလီယာ
Did it move?
အဆူအစာ
Did it move?
အဆူအစာ
No.
တဆူခေါ်ပါ
Is it still there?
အိုဒီဖေတာလောဖေနေလော
Yes.
မေ
A hope always there?
တမူလာနေမောဥဒဖေနေထောဘူးလော
Yes.
မေ
But just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
တမေလပတတိအခုတိုးဝဒဖေနေနေတမေပါ
How many feet do I have?
ယိုဒိုခေါ်ပွဲခေါ်လေ
You would say one.
စုကတဲလောဥဒခေါ်လောမေယာ
What if I said I had 2 feet?
ယမတဲလေခေါ်ခီခေါ်နေမော
Would you believe me?
စုကနာယာ
What if I said I had 4 feet?
ယမတဲလေခေါ်လူခေါ်မော
That would be interesting.
ကလောထုနေစားတဲ့ပူညာ
But you can only see 1 foot.
ဘာသာစုတိဒိုင်ခေါ်ဖို့တဲ့ခေါ်လော
You can believe all you want that I only have 1 foot.
တလစုရဒေါနာနေစုနာစီလောလေခေါ်ဖို့တဲ့ခေါ်လောနေ
Belief doesn't change the truth.
တလစုနာနေတချောတလေတမီတာတော့ပါ
The truth is the truth.
တမီတာတော့နေမိတာတမီတာတော့လော
I can't change the truth.
ယချောတလေတမီတာတော့တဲ့စေပါ
And the truth is there is a good hope for me.
တမီတာတော့နေမိဝဒတမူလာလေဥကြီးဩဝဒလေယောခါနေလော
But for me to have the hope, I need to turn my back on the lies and face the truth and take one day at a time.
ဘာသာလေယောတော့တမူလာကိုနေယကဘခဒုခလေသာတော့တလေအတမီတတော်တဖာဒေါ်စဂတမီတာတော်တဖာဒေါ်ပကဘာမထွေအဒီထောဘဒဘူးယူခေါနေလော
The truth of my value.
အဝေးမီယလူယပွေလာမီတော်နေလော
Give me a scream if you're a teenager.
ဘွာဒိုတော့ဆောဘစီတဖာစုကောဘစုထောဝါတတိ
Wow. Give me a scream if you still wish you were a teenager.
စုမဲတော့ကဲလီဒီဘွာဒိုတော့ဆောဘစီတဖာကောဘစုဝါတတိ
Now listen to me very carefully, teenagers.
သာသာသေးဝိသစုဒုကနာယတီတီချာချာတကေ
You sometimes wish that you were someone else.
ဒဘလောကောစုကဆလစုကလောကပကာတက
You know, Asia actually, out of all the world, is the largest region of suicides in the entire globe.
လောကဒေါ်ဘီယန်နေပွာလေအရှတိတဖာမီပွာနောဂီအာကတလမစီလောသာ
I nearly gave up,
ယေစီကိုယဘုဂဟိခါခော
but I want you today
ဘာသာတနီယိုင်နေယေဒေါ်လ
to never ever
စု
give up.
စုတဟိခါနောဒဘလောနောခောတကေ
I don't care how you
လော
look.
ဖလာဒီလေယတကနာခုပါ
I don't care how smart you
စု
are.
ဖြစ်ထဲလေတကနာခုပါ
I don't care how many friends you
စု
have.
တော့စုတီတကိုထဲလေနေတကနာခုပါ
I don't care what job you're going to
စု
get.
ကိုတော့တမမနူလေတကနာခုပါ
I don't even care if you don't get a
စုတ
job.
မမီတိုဒါလေနေတကနာခုစီကောပါ
You can get through your life.
စုလေခောကစုတောက်မှုစီလော
Do your best.
မော်လောဂီကတကေ
Don't compare yourself to other people.
တဘထုတော့စစ်စားတော့ပကာတကေ
Do you know what I realized?
You know tu pasa tamunu le sisinya.
Funeral, they're not going to talk about how I looked or what I did.
Hey si esogto ne demi pa gete ko yiki go ri do ye matita munu pa ba.
Talk about who I was.
Awesi gete ko da yimi pa dile de ga le ni lo.
Who you are matters more than what you have.
Pemi ta munu le ni khomyo wa ne ni po do ta munu le ni lo.
More than all the money in the world, you have to find your purpose.
Ani di close lo khu ni ga ba kwa khu ni ta pe nyo ni lo.
So the battle between the lies and truth went like this.
အခုတော့တာမီတာတော်တော့တာတမီတော်အတာဒီတရလောကဒီလော
Now I am a Christian.
ယေကေပါခရီဖိုဒက
You may not be a
ဘာ
Christian.
စစ်စစ်စုတကေပါခရီဖိုပါ
But for me, all the sources of my strength are in the Bible for me.
ဘာဆာလေယောတာဂီတာဘာခေါတိခေါဘုန်ဟဲလလီဆဆွီနေလော
The Bible says that these negative voices that come in your head are not just in your head, but there are principalities and powers of darkness trying to bring you down.
လီဆစီစီဝဒတာဂလူတမီတော်လဲဟဲနီလနနာပူယအိုတီလနခုနဘူရကာဒီဘာတာခိတနာဆုကမောစကကလစ်မာလောဆန်သာဟောနီလော
Many people pray in Thailand, I know
လ
that.
ကချတေပူပွားအိုရအာမလခိဘာထုကပတာနေ
As
သိ
a
ညာလော
Christian, I pray.
ယေစကဒီမေပွားခရီပိုတကဆိုရဘာထုကပစီကောလော
When the principalities and powers of darkness come, when I pray, angels help me, the angels of God.
ဖဲတာခိတနာဆုကမောဟဲလောဘာယာဆကတော်နေခိလေယွာမုခုကလူဟဲလောမဆေလော
And I remind myself of the truth.
ဒေါ်ယိပလောလကီဇာလတမီတာတော်နီလော
So when the voice starts coming, oh, you look ugly.
တကလီဟဲသောတော်ခါလေနိုင်နဖာလာညာ
No, I can remember I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
တမီဒီနေပါယဘစီနောတော့ကဒကီယမီတဘတိလခီလာဒေါ်လောလောလာနီလော
Oh, Nick, you can't do anything.
ဟေနိကနာနေနမရဒစီနောဒမီပါ
No, I'm a child of God.
တမီဒီနေပါယာနေယမီယွာဖူခွာလော
And I can do all things through Christ who strengthens.
ယမတာသိခဲလလခရီလဒုစုထယီဘာတကခိုနေလော
Life is bigger than this 90
ယတာအ
years.
မူဒိုနေယိုနေဒီတာချီခွီနီနေလော
Let me tell you a cool story.
ယကတဲ့စေတတကေမူဖို့ယူ
Years ago, I met a little boy with no arms and no legs.
အပကွီနွီနီယတိပေါ်တာပေါ်ခွာဖို့တကစုခေါ်တော့ပါ
And I saw him in the
ယ
crowd.
တိော်လောပွားကောမှုကလာ
And I was like, wow.
ယလောကမောကမ
And I asked the father to bring him up on
ယမ
stage.
ပါဟဲကောတော့လောပလက်စခွိ
And he was this high.
ဒေါ်နောဖိုရတူလော
He had no arms, no legs, and a little foot.
အဝညကိနေစုခေါ်တော့ပါဥတော်ခေါ်စီစီဖို့တကလော
Looking up at me.
ဒေါ်ဝဲကွာထောဝဲယာ
Now look down at
ယ
him.
စီကိုကွာလော
Can't give him a high
ဒေါ်ယ
five.
တဲလို့သာစုတော့တနေ့ပါ
So I give him a low two.
အခုယဝိဝပြလေးခေါမှုဖို့
And everyone who was looking at us started crying.
ဒေါ်ဖဲနေပွားလောကွာထောပါတဖာစာတော့ဟောဝဲလော
Why?
ဘာမနုခိုးစားလဲ
Because it was a miracle.
အဝဲမီတလောလာတခါနေလော
When I hugged his
ဖဲ
mother,
ရဖို့ဟူအမိုးနေတော့
she was crying.
အမိုးနေဟောဝဲလော
She said, "You're our
အဝဲ
miracle."
တဲရလောနာနေမီတလောလောလာလော
Now I know God has a
အခုနေ
king.
ယသိညာလဲယွာနေဥတော်တတ်တုကလေးလေးဖို့ခွာကောလော
My mom hugged his mom.
ယမိုးဖို့ဟူအဝဲမိုး
My dad hugged his
ယ
dad.
ပါတော့ဝဲပါစီကိုဖို့ဟူလောသာ
And they were crying.
ဒေါ်ဝစီဟောပါစားလော
And Daniel, little boy, was smiling.
ဖဲနေစကတော့ဒနေဖို့နေဝဲနီကမွေဝဲလော
And because bullying at school was the thing that brought me to the thoughts of suicide,
လေထချိုခိုင်ဘတာမနမခရတော့ဒူထောယတာချုကမလေရဒူမစီလောသာခို
I knew that when Daniel went to school, he's going to get teased.
ယသိညာလဲဒနေဖို့နေဖဲလေကျိုးစကတော့ကဘတာကေလောကွေလော
So I told his mom, when he's 6 years old, I will come to his school.
အခုတော့ယတေပါမွေအဝဲစာမေပွေတော့ခုနီခဲလဲကျိုးလော
And so last year, I went to his,
အခုတော့ဖဲမငါကိုရလဲဟာလဲကျိုးလော
and now he doesn't get teased anymore. He's the
တော့
coolest.
ခေပွာလောလီယောတိုးလောပါအဝဒမမခုခုတော့ပွာရောကွေရောလော
Right? Do you guys, you teenagers, you know what YOLO?
ပွာစုဘောစာချဖို့သေးယိုလိုနေသိသိညာ
Is it out here in Thailand
လ
yet?
ကောချတဲ့ပူယောဝါ
In America,
လကောအမေရိကဘူး
and Malaysia,
လမလေးရှား
and Australia,
ဒေါ်လာဩစတြေးလျ
they're all saying
အ
YOLO.
သိဝတဲ့ကောဒါယိုလို
YOLO, you only live once, so why not do everything you want to do?
well you only live once ပိုမှုတဘလမတခေါ်လဘမ်နုခိုတာခဲလလေပဲဒိုမနိပတမပါလေ
I'm glad you
ယ
don't,
သကုလဖေးနေသူသူတကတိုဝဲနေမလော
because I don't like that saying.
ယတပတ်စာပကတဲဒီပါ
If you're only living once, that's a short life.
ပိုမှုဘတ်ဘလမတခေါ်နေမိတောက်မှုလဖူးတော့မလော
But I know I'm living twice.
ဘာဆိုင်စညာလေယိုမှုဘခီဘလော
Oh, that as I love everyone on earth,
ဒေါ်စညာလေယေပွားကွာတယ်လဟခုဒေါ်ပညာစို
That will determine my eternity and their eternity. The way that people hear about the love of
တာဝေက
God.
ချတေဝဒရတော့ဝေစေတလထူလယူဒီမေကလေဘူလဘောခုပနာဟူတာကေဘခကြွာတာအနီလော
If I was only born to die,
ယမေဖလက်ဒလောလေကစီရောနေ
it's a sad life.
အဝေမေတောမူလလောသာဦးလော
Even if I had all the money
ယစေမေဝအာဂူဂောတယ်လေ
and all the pleasure,
ယမေဝတော့တာဆုမှုသမူ
it's the most popular person in the
ယမေ
world.
မေပါလမီဟူစာဖလာကတလခုတယ်လေ
Who cares?
မတာကကနခူလေ
Because when you're dying,
ဘာမနခုလေစမေစီနေ
all this stuff, you don't take anything.
နကီချောတာစီတဖိုက်တစီနော်ခါပါ
But I know
ဘာဆိုင်စညာလ
purpose lives on.
ယတာပညောတဖာအမှုကဒီ
And the way that I am an older brother to this little,
ဒီမေဒနီယဖိုအဝဲချောခေါပလပတောမှုလောကလောတာတော့
I have hope.
ယောတော့တမူလာနီလောဒီပမူလာဖေပမီလက်တူလမှုခဘောမှုဆောကတော့နေ
When he comes to me, Daniel,
ဒနီယဖိုနေမေဟလယောတော့
with his new arms and his new legs,
အဝဲကိုတော့ဆူခေါ်လို့သော
and I have my new arms and my
ယ
new
စေ
legs,
ကိုယကိုတော့ယေဆူခေါ်လို့သော
and he runs up to me
အဝဲခဲကြီးဝလယော
and he hugs me
တော့ကဖော်ဟူဝဲယာ
and he says, "Thank you for making me believe that heaven
တော့ဝဲကတဲ့ယာတပ်လူလနမဆေအဒီဆိုယကနာလမှုခဘောမှုဝဲနော်နော်နေလော
has purpose,
အဝဲမေတမူလာကွာဆိုနေလော
bringing
ဟို
someone
တော့တပ်ပ
to
ညောတခါလာသူကလေကိုပါတကဆူတောမှုလောထူလောယောသောရကေ
starts with
စာ
love.
လတဲ့တာကွီ
Love, love,
တဲ့တာကွီတဲ့တာကွီ
rak, right? Yes. Very good. So take one step at a time,
အခုစာတော့မောကယောတကေ
and sometimes you fall down
တဘလတခေါ်စုကလောခီလော
like this.
စုကလောခီဒီဆိုယီ
And if I try
ယမေကလစဘာသဒနာကေ
100 times to get back
ယ
up,
မေကလစကေထဘလတကေယဘာသဒနာကေ
if I fail,
မေတကေထလောထောပါတော့
am I a failure?
ယမေပွာလာတမနတတက
No.
တမေပါ
Are you sure?
လော်တီယာ
Yes.
မေလော်တီလော
Then don't ever believe that you are a
ဒီ
failure.
နေ့တော့တပနာနောတဘလနကေပွားတကလေဟိခတာတကေ
You are here for a reason.
သူရတူဖေးလတကေတခါခုနေလော
And every time you fall,
ဖန်လောခိတဘလလာနေ
keep on trying.
ကလစကဒေါ်ကေ
Keep on trying to get back up.
ကလစကဒေါ်လနကကေစတကေအောနိတကေ
You know Thomas Edison?
စစညာသောမတ်အက်ဒီစီယာ
He made the light bulb.
အဝဲဒိုထောဝဲမေဥသ
And you know what you know how many times he tried?
အဝဲကလစတေဝဲပွေဘလလစစညာ
10,000 times.
အကလစမဝဒဝတ်ကလာ
You know what he
အ
said?
တေဝဲဒီလစစညာ
I never failed 9,999
ယတမတကေထောခွီထောခွီယာခွီချီခွီဘလနဲ့တမေပါ
Now I know 9,999 ways in how not to make a light bulb.
ခဲဤစညာလီလကလေဝဒခွီထောခွီယာခွီချီခွီဘလယတဘဒိုထောမေဥသဘာနေလော
Keep on trying.
ကလစကဒေါ်ကေ
God will not give up on you.
ကဆယာကတဟိအခလနဖကိုပါ
If you hold on to
န
him,
မေဖခကဆယာတော့
he will hold on to
က
you
ဆယာကမဆနနေလော
one step at a
ကလ
time.
စမအောကယောဖို့တကေ
So I want you to know that I didn't know my
ခု
purpose.
ဒရရတော့ဒီစညာစီလစကတော့ဖိုင်ရပူဒီစညာတမူလာကွာဆိုပါ
When I was
Let me
17
tell you
years
how I
old,
became a speaker.
an hour after every single day, I would talk to the cleaner of the school.
ဖေယိုတချီနွေနေစကတော့နေရကတော့တကူရတော့ပါမကချောချိုတကကိုမှုနေတယ်လော
I waited for my taxi.
ယိုခေါ်တက်ဆီ
And we talk about
ပ
everything.
ကတိုတကိုတာရီကိုမီ
Talk about religion.
ပကတိုတကိုတာဘူတာဘာရီ
Did I do something?
I don't know.
Can you check the connection on the back? Are my hands getting in the way of the signal?
No. Yeah, barking.
Yeah? Okay. I think we're good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this cleaner said,
ပါ
we were
မ
talking
က
about
ချောတက
everything.
တေးရပကတိုတကိုတာရီကိုမီ
And he said, Nick,
အဝဲကိုရနစ်
Yes.
ဒိုစီဆောမင်း
I said, you're going to be a
န
speaker.
ကေထောပါဘစီတေလောတာကလော
I said, what?
နတဲမနူလေ
I said, you're crazy.
ယတဲအောင်ပလူခွာ
I said, what am I going to speak?
ယကပတ်တဲမနူကေလေ
He said, your
အ
sword.
ဝတဲလနဘတ်တဲလောနဂီမော
I said, what
ယ
story?
ဂီကလိုမနူလေ
He said, you have a story.
အဝတဲနဂီနကလို
I said, no, I
ယ
don't.
တဲတော့ပါ
He said, yes, you do.
အဝတဲယော
I said, no, I
ယတဲ
don't.
တော့ပါ
Please come and speak to
အဝ
me.
တဲဝိသစုဟဲလောကတူစတာတော့ဘာသာဆာစီစေကမော
I was 19 years old,
ဖဲနေခိုင်သာဦးရှိခွီနီ
and I didn't know what
ယ
to
ကပတ်တဲ
say.
မနူလေတသိညာပါ
For 3 months, I said no to the speaking invitation, and finally, when I spoke, I had 10 minutes to
လသလာတော့ဘူးနေယသမဝဒတာကွေမူလေယကလေကတူလောတာကိုဘာသာလခိနေယလေကတူလောဘတာမနင်းစီလော
And as I was sharing, people started
ဖဲ
crying,
ယခေါနော်လေယကီကလိုစကတော့နေပွားဒုကနာတာဖူတဖာဟောဝဲလော
thinking, why are they
ယ
crying?
ချုံမထောဘမ်နခုအဝဲသေးတဖာဟောဝဲလေ
I said, oh, we're touched.
ကေတော့ဤသာတာဂီတာဘာ
I thought they were fake,
ယချုံမဝဲသေးပါမာသာလော
just making me feel good.
ယတိဘာဒီနေတော့ကေတော့တဆာမူလေယော
And then I started getting these phone
လ
calls.
ခိဖိုကိုရဒဘလူဖလ
Nick, can you speak there?
နေနလေကတူလောတာလေနေသေးယာ
Speak there.
နလေကတူလောတာလေနေပါမောသေးယာ
And then I found myself in front of 300 teenagers,
ဖဲယလေချက်တော့ပွားဆာဆာသကရမညာစကတော့
and I didn't know what
ယ
to
ဘာ
do.
မမနူလေတသိညာပါ
But I started talking,
ဘာသာယစာတော့ကတူရလော
and within 3 minutes, half the girls were crying.
ဖဲသမနီခေါ်တော့ဘူးနေပေါ်မှုဖို့ကဟောတော့ဝဲ
And one girl in the middle of the room started weeping,
ပေါ်
weeping.
မှုဖို့တော့ခဇာကဟောတော့ရတော့ဝရလမတိမနိုဘူး
And she put up her hand and she said, I'm so sorry to interrupt. Can
အဝ
I
ရ
have a-"
တော့ဆုတော့တဲရလဝိသဆုလယမတိတနာခိုလောတော့ဝခိခွေလခေထောဖဟူယာ
And in front of everyone, she came and she hugged me.
တော့ဝဟထောဖဟူယာလပွားမညာ
And she cried on
တော့
my
ဝဟောလီဖိဘခိုလို
and she whispered in my ear, thank you, thank you.
တော့ဝတဲကသူရလယနာပူ www လော
No one's ever told me that they love
မတမကဟတဲရလယနာဒီသောနေတော့ပါ
me. No one's ever told me that I'm beautiful the way that I am.
ဒီမေတ္တာဒီဆိုမတမတဲ့တဲရလယဒုတာကိနောတကပါ
Her life changed.
အဝဲတောက်မှုချတ်လက်ကေတာ
And I realized if my mom and dad didn't tell me those two simple
ယမွေပါမီတဲရတာဂီယဖို့ခိမီနေတမေရခဲတူဖဲပါ
halfway through my double degree in accounting and financial planning,
ဖဲနေစကတော့ယမလိုနေတာပစကလို့စလော်လီဝနီတော့စကတော့နေလော
and I came home and I said, Mom and Dad, I know what I want to be.
ယကီတလေဟီတော့ကောဘသူတော့ဒါမူပပယတောက်မူလောလောတေကဘာမမနူလေစင်ရလောသလီ
Dad said, good, finish school first.
ယပတေယဂီလောဘာသာထောချူဒလူကဒ
And I said, yes,
ယေ
enough.
ဂီတေအမေမေမေမေ
Go. And then my mom, she's, in the kitchen. I'm looking up at her.
တော့ဖဲနေစကတော့ယမိုးလဖက်ပူတယ်လေကွာတော့
She's doing the dishes. She's looking down at me.
အဝဲစီကလောခေါ်ဖတ်တော့ကွာလာရ
Oh, you know what you want to be, huh?
အဝဲတေယဖူခွာနေတော့ကေရမနူလေစင်ရလီမီဟာယတေအမေ
I said, I want to be a speaker.
ယေတော့ကေတော့ဘာစီတေတေလောရတာ
She said, what?
ယမိုတေယန်တေမနူလေ
Speaker?
ဘာစီတေတေလောတာနေ
She said, what you going to speak about?
ယမိုစီကွာရနေကစီတေတေလောတာဂီမတလဲ
I don't know.
ယတေအတသိညာပါ
Mailu?
Meru. Oh, Meru. She said, do you have any invitation?
အဝဲစီကွာကတော့ရနေမနေလီကွဲမူလီယာ
No.
တမနေပါ
How you going to get them?
နေကလေဖဲနေဒီလဲ
How do you say I don't know again? Meru.
စင်ညာပါ
Who's going to take?
မတကကလေချိုးနာလေ
Meru.
စင်ညာပါ
Are they going to pay for you?
အဝဲစီခိနာဘူးလေဟာ
Meru.
တစင်ညာပါ
I had no idea.
တစင်ညာတော့နော်မီပါ
But when that girl hugged,
ဘာသာဖဲပေါ်မှုဖို့တကနေဟဖောရဆိုတော့တော့
it became my driving purpose.
ယစာတော့တီဝဒိုင်တမူလာကွာဆို
To know that my purpose is bigger than just for me to get things, but it's to
ယစင်ညာလေ
serve.
တမူလာကွာဆိုနေဒိုနေဒီတလေကဘာမနီယောတကဒီဘာမစီကိုတတ်မီလေကဘာဟီလိုတနီလော
And I didn't have any
ယ
invitation.
တမနေလီကွဲမှုနော်တပေးပါ
There was no YouTube.
YouTube နာကေတိုးတွေပါ
I was 19.
ယိုဒီဒတ်ချီခွီနီလော
Didn't want to read a book about speaking
ဤတဲ့တော့ဖာလီဘခတာစီတဲလောကြီးပါ
because I don't like reading.
ဘာမနူလေတဖာလီဖာလေတဘာသာအာပါ
I've only read 12 books.
ဒုခေဒလေဖာဘလီချီခေပေဒီ
Two
လော
of them were mine.
ဖဲနေကလခိဘေနေမီယီလီလော
They were pretty good.
နဖောင်မှုတို့မှာ
But I don't like reading.
ယဖလီဖလက်တမှုပါ
So I didn't read anything about speech.
အခုဘခတာစီတဲလောရင်းယဖတမှုပါ
I didn't know any
စရလ
speech.
စီတဲလောတသနာကီယဒသိညာနော်ကပါ
Oh.
အခုတော့
What did I do?
ယပမဒီလေ
I started calling schools and asking if I can come.
ယကိုစကလောဒါချိုတိတဖတ်တော့ယခိခွေလမီယလက်စီတဲလောတလဝဲစေချိုကစေယာ
I got a phone
ယီတော့ဖိုဒဖလတော့
and I got a list of all the
ယ
schools
မနိစကောချိုဖိုနိုယခဲလလီ
and I had no idea how to market myself.
ဒိုကဘတ်ဒူသိညာလောစာဒီလေတသိညာပါ
So I called like this.
အခုယစာရကောဝဲချိုင် Hello.
Hi. My name is Nick and I am a speaker.
Yamile Nick, yami pa site telota pho daga.
Can I come and speak at your school?
Ye he katulota la na chok se ya.
And she said, no thank you. And
Do we te ya, de lo wa do we pa la pho bu.
was that a failure?
Ta we min ta ke tho lu thor kha.
Yeah.
Mi lo.
Am I a failure?
Ba sai ke pwa le hi kha daga. De
No.
mi ba.
So guess what I did?
Akhu su chu mo yi ma di le.
Called another school.
Ye ko ro chu la so phla. Hello.
My name is Nick Vujicic and I have no arms and no legs.
Hello, yamile ne voichi do yi chu to kho do ba.
What?
Na te di la.
I said I have no arms and no legs.
Ye te na ye chu do kho do ba.
How are you holding the phone?
Mi cha ni pho kha pho cha le.
And I said between my shoulder and my
So te o le pho kha pho le phi kho do ye kha ba che.
said I'm a
Ye
speaker.
te o le ke pa si te lo ta ga lo ye ke tu ra lan chu se ya.
No thank you.
Do we te a de lo ba ta blu do pa lo kwi pho.
I called 6 schools,
Do ye ko chu khu phla.
13 schools,
Ye ko do chu de chi se phla.
17 schools,
Chu de chi khwi phla.
26 schools,
Ko do khi chi khu phla.
34
Ko
schools,
do sa chi lu phla.
45 schools,
Chu lu chi ye phla.
schools,
Chu phla ye chi.
52 schools.
Ye ko chu ye chi do khi phla.
Said no, 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 no.
I was sit there no.
And they said, Mike, I got better and better. So the 53rd phone call
Do phe ko chu ye chi se phla kha ne.
went like this.
Amma wa da chai. Hello.
My name is Nick Vujicic and I'm a professional motivational speaker. I was wondering if I can come and speak at your school about bullying, self-esteem, dreaming big.
Hello,
and-
yimile Nick, yime pa ke to lota se no ga. Do yime me pa daga le he ke to lota le su chu do ke ro ta gita ba le su chu go no ni lo.
That was good. And she said, okay.
Do we si se ya okay.
And I'm like,
Do yi phu ba yo yi ta.
what do I do now?
Khai ba ma di le.
I don't know what to say
Yi ba
now.
tem ni le je se nya
I
ba.
wasn't ready for a yes.
Yi ko lo go yi ta ready de ba.
And so I said, so can you pay me?
Do yi te on ge ya se ya.
$50.
Do we te ya yi ki na ye chi.
I said,
Ye
okay.
gi te okay.
She said, can you come next week?
Do we te ya ne he ke ko nu ke se ya. Le mu ki ni ne.
I said, great.
Do yi te o ge lo.
So I got the pen,
Do yi hi do li kwe bo.
address
Ko
down.
lo ta o ta so lo.
I said, thank you very much.
Do yi te o ta bli do ma.
So see you next Tuesday.
Do we te ya thi lo ta le mu ki ni.
Bye.
Do bye bye.
Hang up the phone. I'm like, yes.
Do yi ko bu do ye.
Yes.
Ke ro li.
And then,
Do wi lo di ne.
down, want the lump. I looked at the map.
Yi kwa lo khu ho.
When you start calling 53 schools, you start calling schools that are not in your city.
Phe yi ko ro chu ye chi se phla ne te me chu lo o le yu we bu ba.
And I said, oh no.
Oh le ra ri.
It's a 2.5 hour.
Ke le tu lo chu phe ne ba no ba ka khi nai kho.
Mayon.
Pwa te ke ro ba.
Mayona? No. Okay. So I'm thinking, man, it's Thursday now.
A khai ne ke mu lu ni li.
If I start walking now, I'll get there on Tuesday.
ယမစာရခေဒိုကလေတူလနေမခီနီ
How am I going to get there?
ယကလေဖက်နေဒီလေ
So I go to my brother.
အခွေလေလေဒီခေါ
I didn't ask my parents for help because I didn't believe in my
ဒီ
dream.
တဲ့တော့မယမွေပါဘာဘာမနူလေဝစစ်တနိုင်တမီမောပါ
My brother, he's watching TV.
ဖက်နေစကတော့ဒီခေါကွာကိုဝဲတာ
He's
မ
16,
အဝစာဝဒရှိခုနီ
watching TV.
ကွာကောတာမူဒီ
I come in the
ဒါ
room
ဟန်နလာဒကို
and he says, hey.
ဒါဝဲတဲ့ဟေး
And I said, hey,
ယေနာကီကီတဲ့ချောဟေး
what's up?
တမနူလေ
I said, Aaron, I got some great.
ယိုတော့တက်ဆောလမူခါ
Oh, yeah?
အော်မယာ
What's that?
တမနူလေ
I said, the school wants me to
ဘ
speak.
ယ်လိုလဲဒိုဝဲလေလေကတူလောတာ
Oh, that's nice.
โอเคလော
Wait a second. You want me to take you home?
ကနနကမယေလေချွနလနေနေ
I said, please.
ယတဲ့အဝီသာဆူလော
I need you to take
ယ
me.
လိုပါနာလနကလေချွရလော
I need to do that.
ယကပါမလော
I worked so hard to get this
ယ
invitation.
ကဒိုနေပါလီကွဲမူဒီယောယကပါမကောကောခခဲလော
He said, when is it?
အဝတဲ့ယနကပါလေစီလေ
Tuesday.
ယတဲ့ကပါလေမခိနီ
No, I cannot do
အ
Tuesday.
ဝ
I'm
တဲ့
too-
အမခိနီလေစေပါယတမ
I said, you're
ယ
busy.
တဲ့အန်တမ
I said, what are you doing?
နမမဒီလေ
Nothing.
အဝတဲ့မနမီပါ
I said, I'll pay you $50.
ဒိုတဲ့ယခိနာယချီ
They said, okay.
ဒဝတဲ့ယโอเคလောမိကြနေ
So now we're driving on Tuesday to this school.
ဒမခိနီပါတော့ဘလေတော့ကိုကာလဂျိုဝဲနေ
The houses are starting to
ဒေါ်
disappear.
လကလေနေဟိစာတော့လမဝဲတဖလဖလလီ
And my brother says,
ဒိုဒီခွာစီကွာယာ
who lives out here?
ဖေးမတောလေ
He said, did you check how many people you're going to be
အ
speaking
ဝ
to?
တဲ့ယနကလေကတူတော့ပါပွဲကလည်းနေစညာလီယာ
And I said,
ဒို
no.
တဲ့အိုးတစညာပါ
He said, what do you mean, no?
ဒေါ်ဝဲစီကွာယာတစညာပါစီဒနေမိတ
Why
မနေ
didn't you
လေ
ask that? He said, why didn't you ask that?
ဒေါ်ဝဲတဲ့ဘာမနခွန်တစီကွာဝဲစီလေ
I didn't know what I'm
ဒို
doing.
တဲ့လေကမတမနူလေတစညာရပါ
Do you even know how long you're speaking?
နကကတူဒါယီစီအလနစညာစီယာယတဲ့အစညာပါ
I got nervous.
ယစာဟကနော်တော့ဝရ
I got to the school.
ဒိုလေတီလိုချို
Principal hugs me.
ချိုခိုဟဲစကဖော်ယာ
And then I hug her.
ယေယန်ကီကီဖော်ဟော
She says, thank you.
အဝတဲ့ယတပ်လူ
I say, thank you. She says, we're so
အဝ
excited.
တဲ့ယဘစုပုစာဝဒမ
I just have 2 questions.
ဒိုတဲ့ယောဒတစီကွာခိခါ
How many minutes would you like me to speak for?
နငမယကတူဒါပွဲမနေလေ
Now remember, 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours home.
တော့စစ်စစ်တော့ဟာယေကလေဘွေခိနေတခေါ်တော့ယဘကီဒါခိနေတခေါ်တော့
5 minutes?
အဝတဲ့နကကတူဘတာယေမနေလိုက်ကြတော့ယာ
My brother starts laughing.
ယဒီခွာစားတော့နေပါယာ
And I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's a big crowd.
ယေကီရှုံမโอเคတလို့ပါယကကတူဘတာတော့ဘောမှုဖာတော့
So I said, how many people are going to be there?
ယစီကွာပွဲဟဲဒုကနာကိုပွဲရလေ
10.
အဝတဲ့ကိုကတချီ
Couldn't believe it.
ယနာမတသိလေယပါ
I was so upset.
ယစာဥဒိုမာ
So angry.
စာဟထော်ရဒိုမာ
I told my brother, don't tell mom and dad.
ယတေဒီခွာလေတပတ်တေမူပါလတာရီဝဲဒီ
I was going to give up on my dream being a speaker.
ယတမီမောလယေတော့ကေတော့ပါစီတေလတာရကယေတော့ဟိခါလော
I get home.
ဖေကီတီလေဟိတော့
My mom says,
ယမစီကွာယာ
how was it?
မတာကြလေ
And I said, it was good.
ယတေအလမူနော်လော
And I walk away.
တော့ယဟာတော့ကွေဖဲနေ
Go to my room.
ယကင်းလောလေဒကိုဘူး
I close the door.
ယပေတီတရ
And I go to sleep.
တော့ယမီနေလော
You know, teenagers, how much we like sleep, right?
ပကေတော့ပါဒိုတော့စောဖို့ကနေပမီမူထဲလန်စညာနော်
Okay, in the morning, I hate the phone waking me up when I'm a teenager.
ဖဲယဒိုတော့စောစကတော့လောကခေါ်ဖူမီကိုနေစာဟီဒိုမာ
So the next morning, my phone's ringing.
လက်ခီတော့နေဖုန်းလောစောပရီပရီဘလ
I didn't pick it up.
ဤဒစီဆာဘာ
Second time,
အကောကတော့ယခိဘလဘလ
I didn't pick it up.
ဤဒစီဆာကတော့ဘာ
Third time,
ဖိုကောကတော့ယဆဝရဝ
I'm like, all right, so I pick up the phone.
တော့ဖဲနေပေါ်တော့ဖို
Hello?
ဟယ်လို
Hello, is this Nick Vujicic, a motivational speaker?
အဝေးသရစီတေလောတာနေခါ
Yes, hello, hi.
မေယာလော
Can I help you?
ယမစနာကစီဒီလေ
We heard you're so good that you did a school yesterday. We really badly want you to come to
ပနာ
our
ဟုလ
school.
နလေကတူလောတလကျိုတဖလမှုတော့မလောခိုးတော့ဘခေဝသဆူလာနခေကတူလောတလဘကျိုစစ်ကောလော
Your message is exactly what our students
တကဆောလနတေလောစေတဖာမီတကဆောနော်လပေဒေါ်လပပွားချိုပုကနာဟုစစ်ကောလော
You're excellent.
ပနာဟုလနကေပွားဂေကတလော
You must be so busy.
နတမကအာဒိုမလော
But we will do everything possible to bring you to our school.
လနခေတူလဘချိုကောနတလပမစေပုကကလဆဂေကတလော
They tell us
နတေဘခောပွား
you have to
ပက
do.
ပကတောပါတလနကောမနီလေ
And I said,
ယေစစ်ကောယမ
let me check my schedule.
ယေကေကွာလဝိုင်တာစကတော့စေဖို့
I now have 28,000 invitations for me to speak.
ခေဤပကွဲမှုရလေယကလေလောကတောတာကိုယဒိုနေပါလီကွဲမှုဘေခိကလာခောကထိုနေလော
I've met 8 presidents.
ယတိလောတာကောခိုခောက
I'm meeting the president of Singapore in 5 days.
လေယသောတော့ဘူးနေကတိလောတာလေစင်ကာပူကောခို
My largest crowd was
ဝ
110,000.
လေဒိုဂနိုင်တစီတေလောအကတနေအိုတကလောတကလာ
On TV, 270 million.
လေတီဗီနေပကွာဝရကကွဲခိကရနွိချီ
200 million Arabs know who I am.
ပွာရဖို့ကကွဲခိကရစညာရ
200 million Chinese.
တရူကကွဲခိကရ
300 million English speaking.
ပွာလကတောကလောဝကလောကကွဲစကရ
300 million Spanish speaking.
ပွာလကတောစပေကလောကကွဲစကရ
100 million Southeast
အ
Asia.
ကကွဲခိကရဘလေလေရှမှုတော့ကလီတီတပါ
1.3 billion people have been touched with the message of hope.
ပဝကကွဲတကထိုစကရမနိဘတာတာဂီတာဘခေါပလိုတာကဆောဘခတာမူလာရီတူမှုမစတနီလော
That is a
အဝဲ
miracle.
မေတာလောလောလာလော
My strength.
တမေလေတာဂီတာဘခိုပါ
Get 28,000 invitations.
ယကမနေလီကွဲမှုဘေခိကလာခေါကထိုနေတမေတာပေါ်တညောပါ
But I prayed.
ဘဆိုင်ခိဘတူဖာ
God helped.
ကဆယမဆယာ
God is my strength.
ကဆယမီတာဂီတာဘ
He can do miracles.
အဝဲမတာလောလောလာစီလော
Believe he can do many miracles.
ယင်နာလဝဲမတာလောလာစီအမီလော
Colombia,
လေကိုလံဘီယာ
in South America.
လေအမေရိကဂလီတီကပါ
That's where these photos are
တာ
from.
ဂေါ်တဘီဟဲလတာလောဝဲနေလော
That's Colombia.
အဝဲမေကိုလံဘီယာ
I went to go speak at the Congress in 2008.
ယေလလောကတူဒါဖဲတောဖို့ခါဖဲခီထိုခေါ်နေလော
And the whole Congress prayed to God.
ပွဲထောတောဖို့ဖာဒိုကွာတဲ့ခိဘတူဖာလေယော
Country was suffering.
တီကောနေဝဘလတနာတာဖို့ဘူးလော
Many drugs,
တမူတာဘော
kidnapping,
တာခုဖို့ကမေရာ
violence,
တာဆူဆူခေါ်က
murder,
တမစီလိုတာ
all these
တီ
things.
ကောတူဘတာစေဖိုင်နေလော
And after they
ဖဲ
prayed,
ဝဲစေခိဘတူဖာဝီ
2 years later,
လခီခီနီနေ
President on TV
ကိုခွဲပါဖလာတော့စာလက် TV ဘူးတော့
said that as the president, he wants to glorify God with the country of
အဝဲ
Colombia.
တေဖလာတော့ဒါဒီမေကိုခုတကဆိုရဲတော့စီတော့ပတရခုတော့တီဘူကိုဖူလကိုလံဘီယာကိုဘူးနေလော
Immediately,
ဘလော့ခေါ်တော့ဘူးနေ
suicide and violence and kidnapping and violence went down.
တမစီလောသာတဆူဆူခေါ်တကတာဖောကမေတာတိဖာနေလောဆာဝဒနေလော
Prayer work.
တထူဖာမာရနောနောလော
I've seen blind people seeing.
ပမေတတီတာဖာတီတော့ကေတာ
I've seen deaf people hearing.
ပစီတဖာနာဟူတာ
Seen crooked backs come straight.
ယတိဘလပွာပလို့ကိုတဖာဟေဘလတော့ကေ
Seen the power of God.
ယတိဘယွာဆိုကမော
Seen 12 miracles.
ယတိဘတလောလောလာတချီခိကလူ
I have a pair of shoes in my closet just in case he says yes to me.
ယပါခဘီခိုလတာပူတလီဒဘူးဒေါကဆဲမေစီဆဲလေဒေါဆီလီဒေါယကဒေါဂော
That's the freedom we have in faith.
အဝဲမေတာသဘလီလောလပတနာဘူး
If God doesn't give me arms and
ကဆဲ
legs,
ရတဟီလာယယေစုယခောပါ
He's healed my heart,
အဝဲမှာဘလာဒကေစာတတူပါ
given me joy.
ဟီယတာသုပိသညော
He's given me a sound mind.
အဝဲဟီယစာတချုံမူလကေ
And I want you to know
အခုရတော့စီစညာလ
that I am not
ဒီ
bulletproof.
တမေပွားတကလာတူကလကလီနစ်တကပါ
I had my ups and downs,
ယတောင်မူစစ်ကောတော့ထော်လော်လော
but I know I'm not alone.
ဘဆိုင်စညာလီတိုထဲတကပါ
And I know no matter what,
ဒိုင်စညာတကေကောဒီလေကေတလို့ပါ
God loves me,
ကဆဲရရတော့
loves you.
ကဆဲရအစစ်စစ်ကော
I have to tell you something.
ယေကဘတ်တေသူတာတခါ
I was in India in 2008,
ဖက်ခိကတိုခေါ်စကတော့လေလေအီဒီယာကို
and there were many places at that time and still today where human trafficking happens all around the
ဖက်နေစ
world.
ကတော့သူမှုမစတနီရဲ့တလောဝဒအမလပမဝဒတချလောဘကညောနေလော
Go speak to 600 sex slaves.
ပလေလောကတိုတာတော့ပုံမှုကခုကြီးရလာချလောတာ
They were forced into
အဝ
prostitution,
စီဘတ်မချူမချောလကေတော့ပုံမှုဟာကောနေလော
sometimes sold by their parents.
တနော်နော်နေမူပါချလောခွေရော
And after that
ဖ
speech,
က်ပကတိုလောတာဝီတော့
we helped them.
ပမဆဝစီ
Then we went to the city block where there were 150 brothel houses.
တော့ပလေဟာလတသုထောဖလတကရရဲ့ချီလပုံမှုဟာကောဦးလော
At that
ဖက်နေစ
time,
ကတော့နေ
it was legal to have brothel houses in India in 2008.
လေအိန္ဒိယကပူခီတိုခေါနေတာဟိတပလေလတဒူထောပုံမှုချလောစာလောနေလော
It wasn't banned.
တတရတိုလတကပတူအောပါ
So we went to the houses.
အခုတော့ပလေလဝစီတသုတော့
And I came in the fourth
ဖေး
house,
လေတူလတသုတော့လူဖလနေ
and there was a woman,
ပုံမှုဖဲနေတက
very
အ
old,
စာပွားဖာဒိုလီ
about 95.
အစာကိုဖဲခွေချီရဲ့အဂိဘာဆာလဖာဒိုလီ
She looked up at me.
တော့ဝဲကွာတော့ရ
Through an interpreter, I started talking to her,
ခေါပလိုပကလိုထီတာတော့ယူစာတော့ကတူတာတော့
and I was put next to her.
တော့လေစီလာကပါ
I was sitting next to her,
တော့ချင်းနော်လကပါ
and we start talking,
ပစာတော့ကတူတကောတာ
talking to her about Jesus.
ယူစာတော့တဲ့ကြောဘခါကစားခရီကြီး
And this woman comes in the door.
တော့ပုံမှုတကယ်ထောက်လက်တယ်လို့တော့
Says, stop talking about that.
အဝတ်တရားတဘကတူပွားတကနေအဂိတကြီး
She said, stop talking about that person, Jesus.
တဘတဲ့ငကစားခရီတကနေအဂိတကြီး
Show me that your God is real.
ငကစားရမျိုးစပွားတဲ့နေဒုနေယ
Make my sister walk.
မတူယဝဲမှုတကဟာစေ
Sorry?
ယတဲ့ဝိသစု
That this is my
အဝတ်
sister.
တဲ့ဖိစာပွားတကကေယဝဲမှု
She's very old.
အဝတ်စာပွားတော့ဖာဒိုလီဥဒလကစီလော
For 4 years, she hasn't walked.
လူနေတော့ဘူးဝဲဟာတစေပါ
She's paralyzed.
အဝဲလောဘလီတခေါ်ပါ
If your God is real,
ငကစားရမျိုးနော်နော်တော့
make her walk.
မဝဲဟာတူအစေတီမော
This is going to be on YouTube.
တာဂိတခိုင်ဘကတော့ YouTube လော
Record it on camera.
ဘဒိုခါလကင်မရာဘူးကြီး
So I started praying,
အခုတော့စာတော့ခိဘတူဖာ
and
ဝီတော့
she could not walk.
အဝဲဟာတစေဒီပါ
My friends lifted her up,
ယစကောဝီတော့
and her face,
တော့ဝဲမေသနေ
she was showing all that pain.
အမေသပွေတော့တတူဘတချူတချလော
She walked to one end, came back, and sat down. She couldn't walk. She tried limping, but she couldn't
အဝဲ
walk.
ကလစ်ဆူစာဘာသာဟာဝတနေပါ
Friends practically carried her.
ယစကောယန်ကိနဝီတော့
She tried to stretch her legs. She
အဝဲ
couldn't.
ကလစ်ဆထူယူတော့ခေါ်ဘာသာမှာတနေပါ
We sat her in a seat,
ပပလောလောချင်းနော်လို
and I looked at the sister, and she was still angry.
ဖေကွာတော့ဒေမူနီထီလစာဒိုရဒီတာ
So I looked at the old
တော့
woman,
ဖေနေယကွာလောဒါဖိသာပွားမေသ
and I said, "We're going to pray more."
ယတဲ့လဘခိဘတူဖာအရော
30 seconds.
ဖေစကဆချီတော့ဘူးနေ
Her face goes from this
မေသလလောဂျေနေ
to this.
ချောဒလေတာဒီ
She said, "I'm ready to walk."
you ready လေကဟာလော
Right?
နေတဲ့မနီလေ
Says, "I'm
အဝ
ready."
တဲ့ you ready လီ
I said, "No, we need."
ယတဲ့အောခေါ်ဒီဘကဘတူဖာအရောစေဖို့ဒီ
I had only a little bit of faith.
ယူတော့တန်နာတကျေဖို့လီ
I said, "Okay, get up and walk."
ယတဲ့မမီဒီနေကြတဲ့ဟာကော
She started walking like this.
အဝဲကတဲ့ဟာဝဒီလနောကစားတော့ဝဲ
She started jumping up and down.
အဝဲဖူထောဖူလောဝဲတာ
Wow.
ဘွေယကြီးပကမကမညာနေ
Hasn't walked for 4 years.
အဝဲဟာတသေးပါလူနေတော့ဘူးလီ
And now she's jumping up and down.
တော့ခဲရဝဲကြည့်ဖူထောဖူလောလီ
Her sister,
အဝဲဒေမှုခေါ်နေ
her sister went to her gods that were on the wall and said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you."
အဒေမှုခေါ်လေကြည့်ဝဒလေရွာလေဘာဝဒအိုလဘလာလဝဒလောကပါလို့တော့စီဘလူစုဖို့ဝဒတော့
He
တဲ့
said,
အခမ
"Haven't
ကူ
you
ဒီ
been praying to your gods?"
နခိထောဒလနရွာအိုဖိုင်လီယာ
She said, "Yes."
အဝတ်တဲဝဲမေ
This is Jesus.
အဝဲမေကိစ္စခရီလော
And he loves you.
တော်ဝဲအနာလော
Now that's not the
တ
miracle.
ဝဲတမီတလောလူလောလာပါ
The miracle is this.
တလောလူလောလာမီတဒီ
This is the miracle of love.
အဝဲမေတတခွေတလောလူလောလာနေလော
Miracle of God's love.
ယွာတအဲအတလောလူလောလာ
The person who took me there
ဘွဲလဲလေကိုရဖဲနေကနေ
said, Nick, you need to know.
Nick pizza bora ga kem dal ne kresinya
I said, who
dai
is
te
that?
on ne kem dal
I'm finishing the story in the next 4 minutes.
to lo ba yu ba ta gi khai ga ma wi le lu mi ne ta bu lo
And so, this is the miracle of God's love.
akhu da we mi wa da yu ta e lo lu lo la
Person said, you don't know who that woman is.
ta mu pa ga kem dal ne de sinya gi ba mi a
That woman was the one who started the big block of 150 brothel houses 45 years
pizza
ago.
bora ga mi pa la sa tho su do wa da ta su do de ge ye chi le pu mu ha go de pha go phe pu gu lu chi ye ni ni lo
People have different religion.
pa khu pu de pha u do ta bu ta ba la lo cho lo ta
But one thing they don't understand about me,
do ta wa de mi la wa si de na pa yi gi ba ne
do I love my enemies.
ba mu khu da ye yi du yi da le
Not everyone can love their enemies.
pwe du da to ko de ba
Can you see how much evil that woman did?
basa pita parga mata de bathele suthia
And the people who were under her command, who were set free, actually were praying for her, and she got a
paula we
miracle.
tam phola de phami pa si de phala ta kama plak gu weli tan no de kho be mi ba thu ka phala go do we gu ni ba ta lo lo la do ba sinya le ka sa ya e dio lo
All need God's love.
pwe ku ade blo ba ywa ta e ni lo
God doesn't love you for how good you are.
le na ta gi ta wa u di le kho ywa e na de mi ba
God loves you because
kho lo su mi ywa pho li kho ywa e su ko de ni lo
that's the
awe
miracle
mi ta lo la ni lo
of unconditional love.
ta e le to do ta lo tu lo ka
Woman did so much evil.
pizza pwe we mata ta so ama
And guess what?
su cho ko mo kwa
Guess what?
su cho ko mo kwa ka ke ta mu ni le
Girls that were rescued
po mu la pu phle phe ni de ka ni
back to those pimps
ki da la ta lo we ni do
and said, I forgive you.
ata te o le plan ta ma lo
It's so hard.
ta we ko khe we
It's
do
a
ma
miracle to forgive.
ta plak wi ta ma di de glu me ta lo la lo
How can I forgive everyone
ye pla pa ko de ta ma di ke ke di le
when I see how much He forgave me?
phe yi sinya le yo plak wi ye ta ma do
I know that God is real.
yi sinya le ke sa yo ni o we no lo
He loves everyone.
do we e pa ko di no ga de ni lo
Where do we go when hope runs out? When we're empty? When there's nothing left?
Sometimes I get so tired, just trying to find a place to lay my head. I look up to the sky, I feel the warmest light comfort me. I've seen the great heights, reminding me I'm alive. I don't wanna die, I don't wanna waste another day or night. I know there's something more than what we're living for. I see it in the stars, I feel it on the shore. I know there's something. I know there's something more. I think we're all afraid that we might be alone down here. We all want to have some faith. At least that's true in my case, to just believe. I've seen the great heights, reminding me I'm alive. I don't wanna die, I don't wanna waste another day or night. I know there's something more than what we're living for. I see it in the stars, I feel it on the shore. I know there's something this world may crumble into the ocean. It could all end tonight. I undermine you, then try to find you, my only source of light.
When I was 10 years old, I tried to commit suicide. I had lost my hope. I tried to drown myself, but I couldn't do it. God had a plan for my life, to give hope to other people through my story.
I know there's something more. I don't wanna die, I don't wanna waste another day or night. I know there's something more than what we're living for. I see it in the stars, I feel it on the shore. I know there's something more. I don't wanna die, I don't wanna waste another day or night. I know there's something more than what we're living for. I see it in the stars, I feel it on the shore. I know there's something more. I don't wanna die, I don't wanna waste another day or night. I know there's something more than what we're living for. I see it in the stars, I feel it on the shore.